The first time that I realized that institutionalized sexism was a real, palpable thing was when I was 18 years old. I had just moved to Miami, Florida to make a little bit of money and get ready to hike the Appalachian Trail, and I took a job with a temp agency because there wasn't really anything else I was qualified to do at the time. And they placed me at a t-shirt factory where they had the rights to Who Let the Dogs Out, a popular song at the time, for all sports merchandising. The first thing I realized when I got there was how segregated the workplace was. The factory floor out in the unair-conditioned warehouse, it was incredibly hot in Miami, Florida, was entirely staffed by Latino men, many of whom didn't speak any English. And by contrast, the office itself was incredibly, pleasant. It was air-conditioned and had all the amenities, and had almost no Latino workers, male or female. In fact, all of the management were white men, and most of the office staff was female, either African American or white. All of the women, all of the people that I worked with from the temp agency doing this project of data entry, moving one database to another database, incredibly boring, rote task. All of my coworkers were female and had been with the temp agency for much longer than I had, some of them for years. So after a few weeks working there, I was getting ready to leave, go hike the trail, and the CEO of the company came and took me aside and said that they were interested in buying my contract from the temp agency and putting me in a management track position at the company. I was initially very flattered by this, and it felt validating that they saw some sort of value in me. But I quickly started to feel like there was something amiss. First of all, I realized that I wasn't the best at the job I had been doing. I didn't particularly care about it. I wasn't motivated or hardworking. Where some of the women I was working with they were much more professional than I was. I, was a kind of apathetic teenager, and they were also much better. They were faster, more professional. They were faster typers. They were more accurate. Everything you'd look for down the line of what qualities you look for in somebody doing that job, they were much better on paper. So the only difference, the only thing that seemed to set me aside was that I was male, and somehow that meant for the CEO and I guess the management in general that they saw something of value in me and the potential to move up in their organization. And so that's the first time that I realized that male privilege in the workplace was irrational and certainly existent. And I give permission to have this video posted online as part of the Gender Stories project.